Collective. Welcome. Yes, I made it. Barely. The sun is going down way faster. 7:07. 7:07. Ooh, lovely number. Uh, okay. I know it's not 7:07 everywhere. It's 9:07 in other places, and of course other places, but I still caught you. Hopefully I got you live. Somebody's making their dinner. I can smell it right now. My neighbor, but they like to burn, man. They like to eat burnt food. So weird. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for being here. I have a reading that I have tried to decipher most of it for us ahead of time. We're going to just light some Palo Santo and say a little prayer before we get truly into it. And I'm moving very slow. More slower than usual, y'all, folks, which is not a good sign. Okay, but I don't know. Oh, we had fires here the last 2 days, so we were inhaling some toxic smoke because the wind was blowing it to us here in my little city. So yeah, that's probably what slowed me down a little bit. So if you just give me that grace, give me the grace, and I'll give you the messages. All right, let's get into it. My loves. We're gonna light it up. Some of you light it up. Okay, so let's get into it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything. Thank you, calling Archangel Michael, Mother Mary, White Light Jesus, to come and protect us as we channel the messages and give the best, clear, concise messages for my beautiful collective at this time, regarding what's going on. And thank you for your trust. You know, I typically do like to do it, but since I'm running so slow, I'm doing you the favor, which you also could speed up. You also could push the speed up dial and, you know, make it. I'm good at 1.5. But some of you might want it at 2.0, or unless you pay for the premium, whatever. All right, so here we go. Let's do this. Calling angels, Archangel Michael, please protect my energy as I give the messages. All right, so we just did some oracle cards, no tarot at this time, but we will get into it with tarot. So a lot of these cards came out, which I love. They want you to have a tidy house, or you do have a tidy house. Please take what resonates. I may say he or she, and you can reverse the roles, okay? Because it may be different. So they love it. And number one, okay, so it's super important to keep this tidy all year long with this vibration 2026. I mean 2026. So everything's going well. You guys are very adaptable. All right. Number 64, also double one energy. Ooh la la. I had not noticed that until right now. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit of the river, movement toward adventure. Number 5. Okay, so things are changing. Things are coming fast. Okay, things are going to speed up. Amen. Okay, safely, of course. Safely. We shall all follow and pay attention to the law, the speed limit. Okay, speaking of the speed limit, these people probably think you're going too fast because you got Dream Thief, refusal of the call, number 13, which is scorpionic energy in the tarot, number 13. And next to it, we got closing door, and it's also about completions. So I'm going to tell you what the clarifiers were for Dream Thief. Okay, but just let me finish up over here. Or let me just tell you right now, because that's going to take a little bit longer. So we have the first one. which is this one. Janhara, good evening, my love. Goddess energy in the house. I'll be doing my research today. Let's get into it. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. So we have the Wild Hunt number 9, excitement, frenzy, and journey. And just Spirit wants you to know the basics on this one. And this fairy queen is preparing herself for the joys. Okay, so we've been getting joy a lot on the channel, and the challenges of this great springtime. We've been getting springtime as well notifications, season notifications. Okay, and it says you may need to pack, travel, and find ways to move quickly. Stop planning and organizing for a moment and just go on an immensely enjoyable ride of your life. Let me put my glasses on because it's not fair for me to read so choppy like that because I don't have the glasses. So here we go. Thank you. Thank you for your patience with me today. You may need to pack, travel, find ways to move quickly. Stop planning and organizing for a moment and just go on an immensely enjoyable ride of your life. The time coming for you is delirious in its excitement. Truly, it will refresh you. Prepare to be amazed. Take a deep breath, find your voice. You are alive, my friend, and will feel so much more than ever before when the wild hunt touches your life. Okay, so this is the first wave. All right, so it's an explanation of the energy they wanted to take from you, basically, because this is explaining. All 3 cards are this dream thief, refusal of the call. They wanted to refuse the call, and now you pass the test and you're going on this adventure energy. Okay, that's what they're saying. So let me tell you the second one that came up. It carries momentum. Now this one's super important because this one came out, this one came out 2 times. I put it back in the deck and then it came out. So I love when that happens because that's confirmation to me. This is number 14, curiosity, open, warm. Your energy is unworldly, naive, and unguarded, and you will therefore soon face tests which will help you acquire experience and wisdom. Now here's a little bit of the choppy energy. So when this card appears, know you have an inclination to take risks without thinking of where the road. Now this may be you or them. This may be explaining you or them. So just put it where it fits. So part of these aspects of her, I think, are some of you, some of other, not you. When this card appears, know you have an inclination to take risk without thinking of where the road you wish to dart down will lead you to. You have a tendency to say and do many things without thinking through the actual possible impact. You speak the uncomfortable truths as no other can, which I don't think is a bad thing, but you know, you got to learn to tread these waters. That's how you are learning. Okay, so you have so much trust and self-belief, but you are not prideful. You are ready to take great chances, and others may even judge you as being about to take crazy risks. Also, you may be contemplating leaving a safe job, about to travel, enter a new relationship wholeheartedly, or make a move in life without having examined all the consequences. You are curious, inquiring, and open-hearted. Period. You are inquisitive, but you are no fool. You are initiate. You will therefore take risk as you face the unknown. This may have already happened, my love. Okay, and your next steps into the mystery of life will be blessed, and you have the courage to now enter, dun dun dun, the unknown. That's your energy. That's your fierce energy that they wanted to take from you. Okay, so this is all like your internal energy that you've cultivated, that you've created, that life has pushed you to birth or something. And then we have the maiden. Look at that, the maiden. So, hi Carolina. Thank you so much for being here. My beautiful moderator is in the house. Oh my God, thank you, girl. We love you. We also love Archana Kumari, which we don't understand the language, but welcome. We don't know contact. We don't do contact, okay? Archara, we're going to have to put you on timeout because we don't do contact. Okay? That's okay. I'm going to put her on timeout right now because you must understand. Yeah. Okay, sorry, darling. Since you've never been here and you did the contact thing, it's a trend now. You had to, be on timeout. And they kicked me out of my home. Dude, what is that? Because I was doing it on my own. They kicked me out of my own live. Hello. Okay. Yes. I'm going. So we kicked. You're on timeout. Okay, I don't know why they're still here. We should erase these. If you can, let me just take these out. Because they're now they have a trend, Carolina, they have a trend where they're coming in from another country and they start saying contact. And I'm like, contact who? Like, who the hell do you have to contact? I'm here right now. I'm not saying so. Be careful. You gotta report them, or maybe report. I think I put them all out. Oh, there's one. Maybe you can report that one. Archan Kumari. We don't like it. No. Such an interruptedness. So there is lovely energy. See, they're trying to siphon your energy. They're trying to frustrate you. Who cares? Whatever. I mean, okay, we have initiate. Now we have Maven, number 37. They're not stopping the messages. We are moving on. Okay. Moving on, staying strong. So let me tell you what this is. Number 37, this could be an age. This is also number 1, by the way. Also another number 1. We have all these number 1s. Okay, and change. And it's in the waters. All right, there's so much activity with, okay, the waters. Here we go. So the Maven says, this is another one about the time, the season, and we've been getting that a lot too. So now I have another interpretation of the seasons here. It says the Maven, number 37, shining, hope, future. The Maven is the child of the darkest moment, born when bright hope beckons you into a positive future, born out of what was or seems to be the most hopeless space you have ever been within. This card indicates you are now thinking magically with a K. Now with this new magical mindset, you begin to transform your life into one of delight and hopefulness, to uplift your companions with your vibrant positive energy. When we allow ourselves to shine, we become who we were always meant to be. And by example, we encourage others to become who they truly are. So, we are powerful role models for others. Keep up the wonderful work. You still have many experiences ahead of you on your journey, but this energy is now your companion and your divine inspiration. Make a wish when you see the stars. You may even have a homeland among them. This beautiful card of bright optimism is full of joy. Everyone feels when you are celebrating magical living. It is effortless and joyful to do this divine work. The Maven is the child born at winter solstice. So this card indicates a rebirth of positive light and energy after a time of lack. You are now about to receive great fortune, and oh, how good the weightlifting. Okay, so you have, dude, oh my God, sorry. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you can hear me because we have interruptions. You report that person, Carolina. Oh, thank you. Thank you, my love. Okay. We have interruptions because we have people who are, we have Aries energy who's stubborn and has a lot of that naivety. Aries has a lot of that naivety. I often mention it. Um, I often mention it with, let me light some of this. When I talk about Virgo has a bit of the naivety and Aries has this, it's like a childlike naivety. So, you know, you have to tread lightly because people, and Aries is like, you know, it gets angry, it rules anger, so it rules that frustration. And Aries people, or Aries energy, if you happen to have a lot of it, but we all do right now because we're all contending with a lot of it. We have so much going on in how we have to, how we want to be seen. How we want to be seen. Anyway, let's get into it. Um, that's what we have on this. You know, you notice how these are kind of all looking sideways. Now this looks like a fiery energy. So this is like the energy, I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take it. No, I'm not going to take it anymore. And this is like, oh yeah, this is such a badass energy. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is heavenly. We're transforming and I love it. I love it. So this we're closing cycles of toxicity. And this is another thing. We haven't finished. Thank you so much for being here, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful ladies and gentlemen. We are transforming together. Okay, and I do have to tell you there's a lot of healing going on because Jupiter is in Cancer, and we also have the alignment of Jupiter, Venus, and Taurus. So, I mean, this energy is so transformational, and that's why we got this card. Lemurian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace. Okay, so there's some amazing ability. Maybe some people are connecting to their crystals more. But look, what they really wanted to do is remove, they were doing root work. Okay, so this, another number one, okay? This is people who have been coming for you since you were a little girl. Or this is a lover who knows your little girl's story or who's empathic themselves. They might be a high priest, a warlock in the dark services. And so like this person might have wanted to remove your power, right? Okay, they wanted to remove your power from within. You could be a man or a woman. It doesn't have to be. It just be an energy, okay? But this is more like somebody that was intuitive naturally from a child. Excuse me, from childhood. Or from an early age. Or from trauma. Well, that's typical. Okay, forget the last one. Because you could be any age and you'll just get psychic all of a sudden. You'll just... Okay, fire. This is like what they did, what they meant. Okay, when I saw this card, I was like, well, what they managed to do was bring out the beast in you. And you are causing a revolution by just being you. Okay? You're annoying people, or your people want to take from your cup or from your basket. They think you have an abundance, or they're taking, you know, when people have a lot, they don't realize I mean, they do realize, and people are there. Scavengers are there because they do realize. Oh, you know, family members who have rich family members, they're like always hanging out at the house and stuff. You ever hear about that? One family member gets the money and everyone's there. Okay, so this is what happened. This person's really angry because Thoth light codes came out. So we have initiation twice because this one is initiation. And this says light initiation, great teacher, awakening, divine magic. Thoth. Okay, so this could be, Thoth reminds me of hermetic and mercurial energy. And guess what? Mercury is in Gemini right now, and Uranus is in Gemini. So now we have Virgos, Aquariuses tapping in, and Geminis tapping in to outside the box thinking. Things that don't make you happy anymore. You can't be content with the old. You need to have something new. That's your, okay? That's your MOs. So we have these mercurial energies, which is also the internet, your local neighborhood or places you go or frequent. But this person's angry, man. This person's angry that you got these light codes, okay? You're at peace. You're cool as a cucumber. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, my love. Yeah, that's sibling. That makes sense. The Uranus sibling situation there is going to be a bit abrupt. Yeah, that is. It's going to pop up. You have to face these things, okay? You have to face them. You have to trust your intuition, but your guess what? It's because the communication skills are off the Richter scale right now too. Like me getting these downloads, all I did was pull cards and I was like, this all makes so much sense. It all clicks. And not everybody's clicking. Okay, you have to be in the right frequency. You have to have cultivated it as well. Right. That's what they're telling us. Now another thing, this was the first one I got actually, was number 17, Eye of the Needle, Intentionality. So this is Uriel energy. Through the eye of a needle, Archangel Uriel. Very strong. We do always have a lot of Archangel Uriel presence. And so I want to pull some more with the Mythical Goddess Tarot that I hadn't really used in a while. But I want to, like what is going on with this energy? I don't know if I want to really dig into it. They're angry that the cycle closed. They try to steal from you, but they couldn't take from you. The cycle's closed. The time is up. There's a whole nother thing going on with Saturn and time as well. Okay, we could be out of bounds when it comes to time. We could be, as they say, in loopholes. I mean, some people, so she's jealous because people like me. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't know what sign she is, especially if she's like a water sign. Maybe she's kind of introverted. You're a social butterfly. Exactly. You're in your element. Talking to people, especially at your own business, with your, family business and stuff. I mean, yeah. What did I say? Scorpio. We are not like that. That's my moon sign. So we're not like, hey, I don't like social media. No, you're perfect. You should do the social media for your company. She'd love that. Get that off her back. I know, I love Scorpio. Hey, Brittany! You guys, we got a moderator party today. Everybody better watch their P's and Q's. Oh, so happy. Goddess energy. So somebody's angry that you guys are moving ahead. You have this beautiful, did I put it all together? Did I show you all together? The energy that initiate came in twice with Thoth energy. So some of you are either learning or teaching. Okay, it's very important. The new moon, you cleanse everything out, mop the floors. Like pine is a wonderful smell for the floors. I don't know if you want to do the fabulosa, whatever you got, but clean them, I guess. And then you're causing a revolution. This person's absolutely very mad that these are total opposite energies. You're following fifth house. We've been getting a lot of the fifth house last week. You're following your dream, your passions. Okay, there's a lot of knowledge inside of there. That's a seed that's ready to sprout within you as well. You're ready to communicate. I think because of Uranus, I love Scorpio because they have sexy vibes. You're so cute. Patience. We're going to have to be a lot more patient with people. Okay, that's a lot of this Neptunian energy. Um, uh, Combating the fire energy, which is quick, you know? Like we just had a fire and the fire can get carried away. Wind, that means words. That means allowing people getting in your head, okay? In your own, you are in so many people's thoughts, rent free, and you don't know it. That's what it feels like. But it doesn't matter. You're very patient, okay? You can wait. She's even pregnant. Some of you, there's so much fertility here. There's a lot of feminine. The star, exactly. Especially, like I was just saying, I've just tapped into it. Mercury is with Gemini. Uranus is with Gemini. And Uranus rules Aquarius. That is a dangerous combination. Think about it. Virgo, Gemini, and Aquarius. I got to get some celebrities to see how I can show you. But I can't think of that right now. Yeah, delight. Like, look, there's a lot of good thoughts. Like you can control your mind and then make things happen. Right. They don't even want me to tell you. You want to plug up my throat. Hold on. We rebuke it. We rebuke it. I was wondering why the construction dudes weren't even here. Haven't been around. And I was thinking maybe they're saving their lungs. Because they know. We had a red sunset 2 days ago. The sunset, the sun was red. I'd see if I don't want to post it because I don't want people to know my location because I'm very private, but I'm telling you. Joy, okay? So there's things that you can't control, but for the most part, that's joy 3 to 4 times. I think we got it 3 times. Now this would be the 4th time. So water, maybe some of you are from the island or you need to go to the island. You need to go to a body of natural water falls or maybe just nature. You're gaining your power back. They wanted to take your power. I want to suck your blood. You have a lot of sexual. We're talking about Scorpio, right? I love Scorpio because they have sexy vibes. Laugh out loud. And that's kind of like Lilith energy. This is Black Moon Lilith energy. Okay, she's at a 0 degree right now. I believe in Sagittarius. Which I'll tell you, I feel like it's like there's a lot of sacrifice. Like somebody doesn't want to be known as sexy girl anymore. You know, like, okay, I had my fun with that. I'm bored now. Like it could possibly be somebody goes from doing only, you know, on the internet, Yamaya energy. Yamaya, I believe, oh God, I don't have my, let's look about her because, because I don't have much info on her. Here she is. Okay, she's great. Love it. Okay, so let me read it to you. It says, Yamaya, Brazilian Caribbean goddess of intuition and prophecy, is the ruler of the seas, lakes, and the mother of all. She is the ultimate female power, the soother of heart troubles, carrying deep, unknowable power. She is contemplation and divine introspection. And as a Virgo, complete and whole unto herself. Yamaya sits firmly grounded in the seas of the earth, utterly connected and in communion with her source. The waters of psychic knowing provide her with constant inspiration and illumination from her core. So this ocean goddess is the wise prophet who shows you through her glowing example to go within and find your connection with the mother, your true nourishment. Through the inspirational discipline of taking time daily to be alone and apart from the busy world, you illuminate the bridge to the source in yourself and shine the light for others. This is where the gifts of prophecy and intuitive ability are nurtured and expanded. Okay, so some people are very depleted, or somebody's feeling depleted. Yeah, there's a lot of energy purging, okay? There might be something going on with some fish. I think I heard about one of these diseases. I don't want to like get knocked on my channel, so I can't talk about it. But it had to do with seafood, eating seafood, okay? I subscribe to some doctors and they start telling you the latest things to look for. So here we go. So this is like the new energy of like something new coming in. And look, we have integrity again. Integrity again. Oh my God. Trip out. We're getting tested. We're getting tested. Some people are getting ethically tested on their integrity. And this person, okay, so you passed the test. Okay, so this person, the dream thief person. So this is somebody who's there's this an energy here. Somebody did the witchcraft. Somebody did something magical, right? But it didn't work. It didn't take. They wanted you super lusty, or at the time you met this individual, you were super lusty, and all the power you had, you were your kundalini energy was getting siphoned out. But now you have more integrity with yourself. Okay, this is all a self journey. And you have more intention with yourself. Okay, and spirit. You've gone within. Okay, and that made you the empress because you forgave yourself. Kuan Yin energy. Okay, that's about self-forgiveness. That's what happened to the generation before us. They couldn't forgive themselves. Okay, that's why they became so hard-hearted. Okay, and demonic. Let's put it, there's so many of the older generation that I'm like, you bitch, you bitch, you bitch, you bitch, you bitch, you bitch. Demonic. Yeah, and I'm sorry. Yeah, look at that. Morgan Le Fay. And they rule the world because they're older generation and shit. So, you're the empress. You went within. They couldn't siphon your energy, okay? Let's just say what it is. They couldn't. You're now in this new world energy. You're super intuitive. They can't stop your intuition. I love the beach too. I know, but you really love the beach. When you talk, you walk your talk. Okay, so the great void is right now. Oh, I can't really show too. I gotta. But there's a great void right now. And that's what people are confused about. Okay, but you have so much light. You carry everywhere you go. You're a healer. You're very healing. This energy hates that you get noticed. Okay, they might be a Leo themselves, maybe, but they hate that you get noticed, and they wanted you to stay in your little corner of the world where you were unhealed and felt low about yourself, not good enough. Okay, they wanted, but you're actually here to cause a revolution. Okay, and you're getting the downloads right now. You're getting the Lemurian downloads. They can't stop this. They wanted to, but they couldn't. Now the time's up. Time's up. See? You know what's up. You know. Okay, so There's some there's some people who know who you are. They're trying to work their magic, or they side eyeing you. They don't like what they see with you. Oh, I was gonna pull some of these cards that I wasn't able to pull the other day because I couldn't find them. And then we're gonna pull from my goddess deck. And then what was the other one? We are gonna roll the dice and see what comes out astrologically. All right, we got the itinerary over here. All right, let's see. You could tell I worked in travel. All right, 40 days. No, it says 40, the number 40, which is stability. At day's end, rest. I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to see. We have to recharge. We're rejuvenating and recharging right now, okay? Because there's so much chaos and weird energy, and they want you to reset with that 4, the Cancer house. 34, Earth Angel. I am a guardian of Mother Earth and protect all who live on her. You are a protector. People are shielded when they're with you because you're like an umbrella of protection wherever you go, okay? You're being watched, baby. You're being watched. But in a good way, by archangels, by angelic light, by ancestors, guardian angels, you know. And this is a nurturing heart. Yeah, some people are really having a hard time because, you know, some people have mothers here in the 3D, in this world. They're walking the planet, but that's the whole thing, is that they don't get along. And that either, I know for sure the mother-daughter thing is fierce. It is so fierce. It happens like in teenage years, which is supposed to be natural. Like the teenagers are supposed to repel their parents, okay? That is a natural, they're supposed to be ick. Like, look at dad, look at mom, gross. That is natural because that causes them to go look outside, and then the genetic gene pool will work outside of the family lineage, right? You don't want to have that. But we have totally messed it up. We have totally messed it up. And then we have people who haven't been good mothers. They haven't been around. They could be in your life, but not like, you're like, is anybody in there? And they're like, no, I've been gone for 30, 50 years. I got you. Oh God, help me. This says, I'm a protective spirit and reach out to all life with love and compassion. So you're like very compassionate. Some people need compassion. I've been saying that. Some people really need this compassion. They don't have it. They can't give it to themselves. You might be dealing with a masculine or anyone in between. You know, this is, you got to give it. This is like females who need to give it to themselves. Okay. They are not even loyal to themselves. They don't prioritize themselves. This is the whole thing. That's the whole thing about motherhood. Like, you're like, I have to think of my child before me. Like, it's very sacrificial. And some women who haven't been nurtured, they can give, but they can't give to themselves. All right. Yeah. Flames of wisdom. I am open to all of life's wisdom and share it with gratitude. Okay. This is somebody who is around the elderly. Okay. They have a lot of appreciation for the elderly. And this is somebody who is wise, very, very wise. Somebody might have something to say here to help. Okay, there could be somebody could have neighbors, or they need to reach out. They need help. They need assistance. They need guidance. They need advice. Okay, so right now that's the current energy, and we've been on here for quite a bit, so I'm gonna have to close it up. Ooh, we have Lakshmi energy. Oh my God, I love me. Oh God, thank God we got Lakshmi energy. She will bring you a husband, darling. Just hook up with Lakshmi and she will get you the husband of your dreams. Okay, the faithful kind. The one that's going to love my collective from head to toe. Okay, so like I said, I do have to cut it short. I hope it's been enjoyable. And please don't forget to like. Questions come in at 700, free, 7 questions. Please join, subscribe, so we can make this tribe higher and higher with the subbies. And I give you a gift of a free answer to your questions. So I'd love to have you on the tribe every time I go live. You'll catch me. Thank you, ladies, for being here, mods. I love you. God bless the goddesses and the gods. All right. May the force be with ya. Thank you. Thumbs up.